Hey guys, this is Raghu Reddy here, and welcome to the show. On this episode, I have an awesome guest, and her name is Perlin Tan. Perlin, welcome to the show.
Hi everyone. Thank you, Rahul, for inviting me.
Well, you're welcome, and it's great having you on the show. So, Perlin, what do you do?
I'm a growth partner and financial consultant with Nexus Advisory.
Hmm.
Mm.
I see.
And I've been impacting lives beyond finance for close to 2 years now. In exactness, about 1 year, 9 months.
Well, that's awesome. Fantastic, fantastic. So, Perlin, how did you come into this field?
It's actually quite a bit of a long story, but I try to saturate it.
Hmm.
Um, so I'm a mid-career switcher. So I've not. This is like I never thought I'll be in financial advisory, to be
Hmm.
honest. So my background is in hospitality management. So I was in hospitality for about a decade of my life.
Hmm.
Yeah. So thereafter, in my last two jobs, I was in working for corporate MNCs
Hmm.
doing regional sales
Hmm.
for different regions, such as so. So what happened is that I was doing a Greater China stint, doing in the FMCG market,
Hmm.
fast-moving consumer goods,
Okay.
selling products to hotels instead of selling the hotel when I was hoteler.
Okay.
So during the Greater China stint, I think I kind of reached a plateau,
Hmm.
and I felt quite jaded
Hmm.
from being in the corporate like world.
Hmm.
And yeah, so the thing is that for me, I always how do I put it? Like I'm more of a what drives me is personal relationship with people,
Hmm.
hearing their stories, and the product just seems to be like a side thing
Hmm.
that is along the way. So during the Greater China work that I was doing, I just felt quite jaded.
Hmm.
And then I thought of then doing, I was thinking I don't want to do sales anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like that bad. And so initially I was thinking of doing social work
Hmm.
full time.
Okay.
Yeah. So because I feel that whatever I'm selling does not impact the lives of people. And
Hmm.
I mean, I was actually selling bath and body products to hotels,
Hmm.
in the luxury hotels. And I feel like, okay, whether they need to do this soap or not, it's not gonna change their life. Nothing against the business. I love the brand, but I just feel like I want to do something different.
Hmm.
And I thought of social service, and I also thought of financial advisory.
Hmm.
Yeah, because financial advisory, in my opinion, is really not about money. It's about what matters to them, and
Hmm.
money just happen to be a side tool.
Yeah.
For us to have more empowered lives, and I feel that it would be a good area to go in. Having said that, I was very afraid
Hmm.
because it's a self-employed space, right?
Yeah.
And I have had, I mean, quite accomplished in my corporate career, so I
Hmm.
was afraid. Then so I studied like for the license, and then I failed. I didn't study everything. I feel like I did like one or two papers, and then I couldn't get through.
Hmm.
And I also tried to I did some interviews in the social service space as well,
Hmm.
but there doesn't seem to be any open door. Yeah, so it's either they write like National Council of Social Service, they wrote back to me and say, oh, your skills are not relevant, so they
Hmm.
reject me lah, and a
Hmm.
few stuff. Then I'm like, shit, I can't get in. Then I just felt really like dry.
Hmm.
So I left my job. I quit without a job because I
Hmm.
was thinking I can't do something that I have no passion about
Hmm.
and just take the money. So I left and I felt very lost. And then, but then I could not find the courage to jump into financial advisory, right? So what happened is that I was headhunted by another technology firm to do pioneer sales for APAC.
Hmm.
And it was a remote role, and it was like the first in Asia. Like they hired me as the first salesperson.
Hmm.
So I was like, sounds like quite a good opportunity.
Hmm.
And then and then I was kind of eating to my savings. So I was thinking, this sounds like quite a good stepping stone. Maybe I just take it first, right? So I took it, but to be honest, I know that it will not last because for me, I don't because I was during that point of time, I was in my early 30s.
Hmm.
I'm currently in my mid 30s.
Hmm.
So at that point of time, I feel that I don't want to. do something that I don't see myself long in. Yeah, I don't want to just work for salary. And in time to come, my desire is to not travel so much for work, and I desire to have my own family in time to come. So financial advisory looks like something that I can grow deeper. And also like build a long-term relationship with my clients, not just on a corporate level, but on a very personal level. Yeah. So sorry, I come and jumping around. Then anyway, I took the technology regional post for 1 year. So it was a remote role. So I worked from home 100%. Yeah. But after about 1 year, yeah, I felt dry again. I'm like, this is not what I want to do. Right. So and with that, this time round, I know that I cannot just entertain any other headhunter who looks for me. So I left the job. And then I met my current mentor. So my current mentor, her name is Teresa Goyon. And so what happened is that I find that our values really match. And what I stand for, what me and my team stand for is, to impact lives globally through the correct financial education. And I also stand for diverse unity because I come from very international hospitality. So for me, I feel that financial education, not just for Singaporeans, but for every single person, wherever they are, right? So so with that, our values really match lah. So I joined, and from there I joined Finexis. Yeah, but before that I did do some homework also. I did talk to AIA, Prudential, but I never knew of the platform that Finexis had. Yeah, so to cut the story, sorry, kind of long, but I think it's I just want to share that. So with that, I joined Finexis, and here I am.
Well, awesome, fantastic. So, Perlin, now that you are a financial advisor, so how do you find this journey as a financial advisor?
Wow, it's really fulfilling. I love my job. Because because I was in corporate, right? So corporate is very different. I mean, I had the privilege to represent very good luxury brands when I was in corporate. But the thing is that when you call and you represent an ABC company who is so-called very luxurious, right? People will be like, wow, you work for this company. And then they have no qualms about paying for it, more or less. Right? But the difference is that it's not them paying for it, it's the company. It's their company.
Yeah.
So there's no emotions at all. However, in personal financial advisory, it's altogether different. So it's very fulfilling because I think it's very challenging. And of course, having said that, it's not for the weak-hearted. Yeah, so I feel that I have learned so much more in the area of life lessons compared to corporate sales. And also what is really fulfilling is also to have, all walks of life open up to me about their secrets and things that really matters to them. Yeah, so for me, I think it's very humbling to be able to be in that space. And with that is a partnership and agreement with the individual to actually maneuver their finances for what matters to them. So with that is like really fulfilling for me because I feel that it's a legacy and it impacts their family and their life. For not just now, but it could be for generations. Yeah. So for that, I think it's very it's just like awesome. Yeah.
Well, fantastic, awesome. So it's most important you love what you do right now. Yeah, that's fantastic. So Perlin, I know that you achieved your MDRT. So when was that?
I achieved that during my first year of business.
Okay.
Last year.
Well, congratulations on that. And the very first year you achieved your MDRT. Fantastic.
Thank you.
So while you're working towards your MDRT, and that too right in your very first year, where you started out as a financial advisor, of course, when you started out, you would have faced a lot of struggles and challenges. So the question is, how did you overcome those struggles?
Wow. It was really tough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. It wasn't easy. How do I overcome? I practice gratitude
Mm-hmm.
and journaling. Yeah. So usually daily, I kind of like regroup at the end of the day and just like think about three things I'm thankful for the day. Yeah. So I get through that with practicing gratitude and
Mm-hmm.
also I think knowing my why of why I'm doing this is very important. Yeah, because for me it's a huge step to throw away my corporate life to come in here.
Mm-hmm.
So in a way for me, failure is not in my dictionary because for me it's all or nothing. Um, yeah.
Well, that's really awesome. And you said that you practice gratitude, and so tell us a little bit more about that. So how do you put it into practice on a day on a daily basis?
Mm. On a daily basis, so it varies. So sometimes it could be, I mean, like in the business, sometimes it's very surprising.
Mm-hmm.
Like people you never knew would work with you, choose to work with you,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I would really take the effort to be authentic.
Mm-hmm.
In communicating my me being very thankful for them to even choose me because like like green, right? I'm very green. They can work with like people who are much more experienced in that sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's one. And besides that, I think accountability towards me and my team also. Like we kind of check in with each other, try to encourage because it's a self-employed business, so it's very different. Like it's just very different from a uh employee setting per se. So I think the community is very important.
Mm-hmm.
But also like being accountable not just to me but my team as well, because we are kind of like cohesiveness.
Well,
I
that's
hope that answers
really
the question.
fantastic. Awesome. 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 So, Perlin, what really drives you? What's your driving force that keeps you moving forward?
My driving force, to be very blatant, I want to be very good at what I'm doing. I
Mm-hmm.
want to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean, for me, work caters to like much more time even with our personal relationship and our family. So for me, like work is very important. That
Mm-hmm.
I want to love what I do,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to ensure that what I do can really help people. Um, yeah, in a very practical form.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but what drives me is also so I'm the eldest in a family of four.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like in terms of I'm the elder sister. So my parents is also one of my why. Like I want to do very well so that I can provide more than enough for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's that. But besides that, what drives me is also I love it when I'm able to in my own way unleash the potential in a person
Mm-hmm.
through what I yeah, and also to be a mouthpiece for the possibilities in their life that most of us choose to neglect or are too busy to actually have that space to even think that I can be better than now. Yeah, so that drives me.
Well, that's fantastic. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
Thank you.
So, because of this lockdown and the crisis that has happened and the circuit breaker, so everything has changed, right? The future is definitely different from the past, and there's going to be a lot more challenges that a financial advisor is going to face. So, how are you geared up to meet those challenges?
Mm. So during this time, I mean now we are in phase two, so it's a bit better.
Mm-hmm.
But ever since the so-called CB and everything, what I've been doing is doing more high touch.
Mm-hmm.
Despite that it's a virtual tool that we're using, such as Zoom, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I've been doing is really communicating even more with my existing clients
Mm-hmm.
and also other people who are referred to me
Mm-hmm.
to find out what's their challenges, how can I help. I mean, yes, they may be invested with me or they may have bought stuff from me, but also how I can help them if they need to defer any payments
Mm-hmm.
or if there anything, or also updates about their finances, like if they are invested with me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I've been doing more of high touch virtually. I mean, because we can't meet face to face. So more of being there for them, because I don't believe that during such a time that is so-called deemed a downtime to disappear. No, I feel that it's even more important to really be there. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing during this period, to also have the conversation of how I can help them pay less, or even earn more through certain career strategy workshops that my company does as well to help people.
Well, that's fantastic. Awesome. Awesome. So, Perlin, what's your personal vision for the future?
Wow, my personal vision. My personal vision is not just to serve in Singapore.
Mm-hmm.
My personal vision is to have my own team.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know when, but in the right time. And my personal vision is to really be even educating and helping international individuals, like from all over the world,
Mm-hmm.
using Singapore as a base, because Singapore, is a great base,
Mm-hmm.
per se, in the area of investments, and of course our government is great and everything. So my vision would be really to go beyond just here. Yeah, and yeah, and I would love to even expand that. How do I say? I think my dream is to even improve the lives
Mm-hmm.
of different nations. Um, I mean, like, cause different nations, the culture and their mentality about money and stuff is really different. But money is really not a. Actually, this tagline is from my mentor lah. So money is not an economic issue; it's an issue of the heart. Yeah. So for me, it's about unleashing that and to help improve lives with that uh, through an international platform.
Well, that's a fantastic vision you have. It's awesome. Awesome. So,
Thank you.
that's a really fantastic vision, and it's really awesome. So, what would be your advice to a newcomer to the financial advising field?
Mm. My advice would be it's very important to choose the right mentor,
Mm-hmm.
and that and that the mentor or whoever the manager, your potential manager, when you talk to them,
Mm-hmm.
In the first place, in the first couple of meetings, I think it's very important that they don't see you as a money sign.
Mm-hmm.
They don't see you as someone who can just help them earn money. Yeah, because I've encountered a couple before I chose my mentor. So I think that's very important, that they are really after your personal growth,
Mm-hmm.
not what you can bring them. That's one.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And the next thing would be this one I'm still telling myself, because we tend to fall short.
Mm-hmm.
The second advice would be that don't take rejection. Don't take rejections personally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we are human, right? Sometimes we are hurt, right?
That's right.
I've been hurt as well, but I think that would be something that, okay, don't hold it too hard. It's no now, but it's not no forever,
Mm-hmm.
right? So don't take it personally. Just take it as they are saying what they are saying. That's it, right? So that's two. And then the last one would be that it's gonna be tough, right? It's not a bed of roses. So it's be very sure why you want it, because if you are not sure of why you are doing it, the foundation will crumble
Mm-hmm.
when tough times is ahead. Yeah, but when the foundation is strong, of you know why you're doing it, you will go through, lor, because it will support. um, the acts that you're doing. Yeah, something like that.
Awesome, awesome,
So I think
fantastic, fantastic.
yes.
So if someone wants your services, how they can contact you?
Yeah, so my email address is Perlyn. I'll just spell it. It's PEARLYNN .TAN @Finexis, which would be FINEXIS.com.sg. So you can contact me via my email address.
Mhm.
Alternatively would be my cell phone, which would be of course probably easier. So my cell number is 943609191. Yeah,
Well,
we'll be happy to hear from them or from anyone uh, who want to grow.
fantastic, awesome, awesome, awesome. So it was wonderful talking to you, Perlin, and listening to your story of how you're transforming people's lives, and in fact, your own journey of how you came to become a financial advisor and the value that you're bringing to the people. And you have a really awesome vision there, not only to grow to the next levels, but also to build a team and go international. And I wish you all the very best for your future and keep rocking and keep making a difference in many more people's lives.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Rahul, for this opportunity to share. And yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate this time.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And thanks for being on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.